99X, Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy today. We are your Morning X back together for today. I love when you pop in, JB.
It's always fun. It makes my month. It's what? It's my time of the month.
It's your time of the month. We've got Pearl Jam tickets coming up.
That's what you can. When I'm here, you can tease it by saying tomorrow is that time of the month.
Except we're very inconsistent. So, yeah. We've got Pearl Jam tickets in just a few minutes. We were talking about this report that says if you're a type of person who goes in and has to say goodbye to everybody at a party before you leave, that you're wasting almost a day of your life a year.
Interesting.
So the question was, are you a ghoster, the person that doesn't do that, or are you the toaster? The one who comes in, you got hey, great to see you, good time. We have learned that Jimmy is a middle of the roader.
Mostly a toaster.
And I would have pegged you for that.
Yeah.
Leslie lied and said she's a toaster, but we have evidence to prove.
But then there was testimony.
Otherwise, and no need to ask me because I am a ghoster. It's on my license plate. Absolutely 100%. Morning X. Good morning. Who is this?
This is Lisa.
Lisa, what are you, a ghoster or a toaster?
It depends on the situation.
Take us there.
If it's a work party, I would probably say I'm a ghoster.
Okay.
A work party, whoa.
And why would you qualify it as for a work party?
Well, I mean, you've spent 8 hours of your day with these people.
Yep. Yep.
I don't want to spend any more time there.
Got it. Understood. And when are you the toaster?
Usually close friends.
So a party of how many people?
I'd say anywhere from 5 to 10.
5?
That's hard to ghost at 5 to 10.
I mean, they'll never notice.
I mean, that's
you're stuck there.
You can just say goodbye at that point.
Hey, I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
Because you're not really adding on a lot of time. But when there's, more than 10, I guess it is noticeable, but still, sometimes ghosting is just warranted. Sometimes you're just ready.
Yeah, the work party I get.
Yeah, there's times you just can't go and say goodbye to 50 people. I mean,
yeah,
true.
Some do.
Another hour of your life.
There's a definite fight here between Will or Jill, who's the bigger ghoster. We will be at a concert about to do the stage announcement, and Will ghost before it even happens. We're like, hey, everybody, where's Will? And he shows up, and then he somehow slithers into the crowd, and he's just gone.
I can see that.
And then he says, I'm in the pit.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. And I can certainly see Jill being a ghoster, for sure.
That is smart. Smart move.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for listening to us. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.
You
Thank
as
you.
well. Morning, X. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, who's this?
Elizabeth from Canton.
Elizabeth from Canton. Are you a ghoster or a toaster?
I'm a ghoster.
Everyone, Gen X, man.
No, they're not. Well, yeah, that is generational. That's true. How old are you?
I am definitely Gen X.
Okay. All right.
And we'll leave it at that.
JB,
Right.
come on. You're not supposed to ask that question.
Right.
So give us an example.
What's your ghosting number? What's too low? Where would you start ghosting at what number?
At what number?
I'd say 14 people to me is a safe ghosting number.
Oh. I hadn't even really thought about it. I just leave when I want to.
Because below that, all of a sudden you are obviously gone unless you've pre-ghosted, which I covered in the first segment, is where you kind of lay it out hey, I'm just going to be here a little while, or I'm going to have to cut out. Because the great one is when you have something that you have to do. I already have this thing I got to get to. So that when you're gone, they know why.
Right. You always do that at the small things. You always do that. And then if you want to stay, well, your plans changed.
Right. That is good to have the pre-event. You have the double booking.
Right.
I love, though, that you said you just leave when you want to leave.
Well, so Barnes and Leslie, because we've known each other for 30 years, you guys both, though, have a skill that is a very important skill to develop. And that is the skill of saying goodbye quickly, right?
Yeah.
So toasting is the polite thing to do. But you do have to know how to toast and not get sucked in to a
Yes.
20-minute conversation. Having the tools, the social tools to say, whether it's the call, or Leslie, I've seen you do it. I'm not as good at it. I do get sucked into long conversations.
You are a talker.
And often I'm the one who starts them. I get sucked into my own long conversations because Kira's always saying, you had to bring that up at the very end to drag it out. But you guys are very good at, and that's a good skill to have because you can toast and ghost.
Dude, because of the line of work I'm in, I'm wondering if you guys ever, with your spouses or whatever, like all of a sudden it becomes a segment to me and I start giving the rap. Like
internally.
I give the rap like subtle, like, hey, like this is going too long. Have you ever done that?
Well, I do it all the time, and I do it all the time. If I'm on with a client, okay, a real estate client, and let's say, okay, we're now going over the same thing for the third or fourth time.
Right.
You have
Around
to know
the track.
you have to know how to control a conversation.
Yes. Leslie, do you ever give Lanny the rap sign?
Okay, let me just say this.
By the way, thank you for calling. I don't want to keep you sitting there. Thank you.
Before we go to one of before we go to one of my events, he says, how long do you expect we're going to stay?
Oh, for sure he does. Oh, yeah,
and
he
then
does.
I've got to sit there and go, oh, my God, now I got to be pressured to leave at a certain time.
Oh, yeah. I am not surprised by that at all.
That's classic. Hey, Morning X, good morning. Who is this?
Hey, this is Matt in Lawrenceville.
Hey, buddy, are you a ghoster or a toaster?
Oh, I ghost with the most.
Everyone here, our whole audience is a ghoster.
Right, it's a generation of rude people.
What's your favorite method?
Just straight up, just get out of it. So,
you just go?
In this economy, I can't say bye to everyone. I just get the hell out of Dodge.
What's the economy have to do with it?
What does that mean?
Hey, time is money, and I ain't got either. I gotta go.
Time is money.
Jimmy Barron, it's time management.
Do you literally, just decide, you're like, I'm leaving, and you just, thunder out the door, or do you at least try to curb it, got to run to the bathroom or whatever?
No. It's the equivalent of just throwing smoke bombs on the ground and just vaporizing out the back door.
Right.
In and out.
No shame in that game.
Okay.
All right, dude.
Love it.
Appreciate it. Have a great day.
Ghost with the most.
I guess if you're at a party and the host is also like Gen X or Gen Y or one of those, it's not as rude because that's what they do.
That's what they do. It's great to have a party. Keep them in the 30 to 40 range because that's prime ghosting territory.
Right. Nobody expects manners.
No, it's an easy ghost.
Hi, Morning X. Who's this?
This is Trey.
Trey, are you a ghoster or a toaster?
He's a ghoster.
I would say a toaster.
Oh, he's a toaster.
Trey, explain why, Trey.
Well, being a bit of an extrovert, I'm a little hard to cut off conversations.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
The joke with my kids and my wife is that sometimes saying goodbye needs a 20-minute warning.
Jimmy.
Man, let's get you and Jimmy at a party. Y'all will be going till 6 a.m.
God.
Yeah, it could. I was a teacher for a long time, so kids get a little wordy.
Are you in sales by chance?
No, I am in retail now, but only at a handy Ace Hardware. So,
but that's a good line of work for you because you get the people that come in, they want to putter and they want to talk, and you'll talk to them.
Right. And then there are also times where people are talking, and you're just like, I need to move on.
And Ace, I will tell you, is one of the last bastions of polite retail workers.
Very much so.
And
the one over on Roswell Road plays 99X in their speakers.
Oh, yeah. They're great over there.
Love that.
And they're not down your throat, but they help you when you need it. They're helpful. They know what they're selling, right? You go to these big box stores. Where are the screws? I don't know what that is.
Hey, Trey.
Yeah.
I just want to keep this brief. We're going to hang up now. Okay?
Sounds good, but hey, just want to say I'm a long-time listener.
Okay.
Right, there you go.
I've always enjoyed y'all.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right.
Have a great day.
Thanks, guys.
All right, bud.
Bye.
We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Actor Michael Rosenbaum, he knows some of the most talented people in the business.
Let's get inside of Kevin Smith. This is a great house. Who knew playing Lex Luthor would pay this well? Now I want to see Gene Hackman's place, John Cryer's place. None will be as cool. And let's get inside of the great Tom Hopper.
always love it when you have these long form conversations because you do these press tours. They come with this energy. The host.
What's it like? So tough.
And I just love just having a normal conversation.
And that's sort of what the podcast is.
The Inside of You podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.